Hello, book friends. My name is Flossie. This is the Grape Jelly Library where we love to talk about books. Thank you so much for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to talk about the brand new novel released on June 13th of this year, 2023. That book is none other than On Earth as It Is on Television, written by Emily Jane. It looks like this, and I right off the bat was attracted to this cover. I'm not much into UFOs or the alien scene, but I am into Purdy, and this is a Purdy cover. And I know that sounds shallow, but sometimes that's how I roll. I like pretty things. I find beauty in everything, but when something is exceptional, I gravitate towards it, and I gravitated towards this cover. I am digging this vibe so much. Okay, now that we got past that little bit of nonsense, let's get into the book. If you have an affinity for cats, more specifically talking cats, Disney World, UFOs, and aliens, this is the book for you. This is a over-the-top novel, and it is based on the visitation of UFOs and our friends, the aliens who come to pay us a visit, and not the impact that they have on the world, but rather the impact they have on just certain individuals. She did not take the approach of what would happen if aliens invaded and how would that affect the world. Rather, she honed the narrative in and just focused it on three individual scenarios, three individual people. We have a spoiled teenager due in part to her rich stepdad. This teenager kind of has the attitude that nothing impresses her. She can't be bothered kind of attitude. Then we have the characters that sucked me in the beginning of the book. It goes into detail about this brother and sister dynamic and how this brother tries to rescue the sister from an abusive parent. He's getting her out of that environment. And very little money, very little resources, but he's willing to do what he has to do to get her into a safer place. While en route, an accident occurs and results in him going into, the stepbrother going into a coma. The third relationship that we have in this book is the family dynamic. We have a mother and a father and the children who just love their television. So that's kind of how the story is being told, as if you were flipping a station and watching this scenario unfold, and then during commercial break you change the channel and now you're watching how this story unfolds and evolves, and then further the third channel. So you're just flipping through these channels and discovering the impact that this UFO landing, hovering, has on these three individual relationships and their lives. And it's not enough that the spacecraft has come to Earth, but there are 14 of these spacecrafts that have landed throughout various regions in the world, and it leaves everybody like baffled in wonderment, because they don't get out, they don't invade, they just hover for a decent amount of time, and then as quickly as they came, they disappear. In the beginning, it's smooth, it's lovely, it's enticing, it sucks you in, it's captivating, and it's a great it's a great lead. Somewhere along the line, the waters do get a little choppy, and you have to say to yourself, is this what I bargained for in this book? But I'm going to implore you to stick with it, because it will work itself out. It has, you know how they say it has to get worse before it gets better? Well, I'm not going to say that when things started to get choppy, that was, you know, a bad moment in the book. It's not. It's just that it wasn't very fluid. If you can just see yourself through that, you'll understand why it had to be that way in order to get to where the book was going. I would recommend this book. I thought it was fun. I am not into aliens. I am not into spacecrafts. But I did think that this was fun. I did think it was different. Andy Weir wrote a novel called Project Hail Mary. If you were a fan of that, then for sure you will be a fan of this. If you see this book along your travels, pick it up, give it a chance. It's fun, it's whimsical, it's over the top, it's charming, it's unique, very, very different. I enjoyed it, and like I said, this isn't generally the type of book that I gravitate to, but it was just unique enough to help me to step outside of my box as a reader and have a little fun in a different kind of book way. Until my next video, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your book dreams come true.